With In My Feelings, not heard that one for a while. It's just gone 41 minutes past 7. You're here with me, Aminata, Kamara, on BBC Radio Leicester and across Too Funky as well. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, however you are spending it. We've got lots coming through on the show today. Some music to play for you from Drake, Angel, and some Wretch 32 as well. But before then, you know this is the time in the show which we dedicate to local music, local talent, local artists, and someone actually who has been the hub for creating space for local talent, creating opportunities, putting on events. Actually, this place where I started my journey right here on BBC Radio Leicester was Too Funky, and the managing director of Too Funky Arts is, of course, Vijay Mistry, who joins us now. Thank you so much for coming to share with us this evening. You are bringing the 10th anniversary of Festival Too Funky. This is very exciting. It's a staple part of black music and black culture here in Leicester. How exciting is it to have it? The 10th anniversary.
I know, it's just flown so fast. It was 1 minute you're doing the first year and then you blink and you're already on the 10th year. Wow. So I think this year is going to be the biggest and kind of best. We've really been planning this for like kind of the last 12 months. So I think it's going to be a big one.
So who are we expecting to see? Because I know there's going to be a rich mix of music from hip-hop to amapiano, dancehall, jungle, Afrobeat, jazz, R&B. Who are some of the key artists we're going to see?
I mean, AZ, who's a big American hip-hop artist, he's one of the big headliners. Eva Lazarus, Sweet Female Attitude.
Ooh, love them! That's an old school favourite.
Yeah, there's something for everyone. We've got, events from family raised where toddlers can come and dance to Afrobeat, dancehall, everything, right through to, your jazz events, your poetry. We've got dance battles, graffiti. It's really a music and arts festival. So we kind of bring all the work we do throughout the whole year. We bring it into a whole kind of weekend. Some of the events are free. Some of them as cheap as £5. Some of them are a bit more expensive, but you're getting, honestly, anything and everything over 3 days. I think there's about 20 events across the 3 days, across the 3 venues.
So this is going to be from the 26th to the 28th of May.
Yeah.
Obviously, you've been working on this for such a long time. What goes into putting on such a huge event such as this?
I think it's just having a good team behind you, planning, having a good vision, and then just trying to bring a real variety of stuff. It's not just what you enjoy. You've got to look at the bigger picture, look at what's current, what's trending, what's everybody into, who's a current artist, who's a current local artist, because we do try and bring a lot of local talent as well as kind of your headliners, your regional, your national artists and international. So I think it's just trying to make sure it's a really good balance, and there's literally something for, if you're a 2-year-old, there's something for you. If you're 60 years old, there's something for you. And it's just celebrating black music and arts. That's the real passion for us.
What's kind of been some of the challenges along the way? Because I guess I can only imagine just obviously the breadth of this, but again, staying current because so many new artists are coming out all the time. What's kind of been the most challenging part in making
I think for us, because we work in this 20, day and night, we run our arts organization, we run our radio station, we run several music venues. So we always got a kind of finger on the pulse, and we're working with a lot of local artists, developing them. So you always see kind of the new talent. We're putting on open mics or platform for new artists all the time. So you're always trying to, obviously you can't keep track of everything because it's changing every day, but you try and do as much as you can and just stay on top of it. But it is hard. But again, you rely on your team as well to kind of feed into what we should be programming and what's current, and just keeping your finger on the pulse, really.
Absolutely. Well, Festival Too Funky will be kicking off on the 26th of May. That's when you're going to have the launch. What are we going to expect to see?
So the official launch, we've got Eva Lazarus, who's quite a big artist, who's coming with her full band. We've got LVT, who's in the studio with us, one of the support artists who we've been working with for a few years, actually. And we've actually got something really unique. We've got an artist called Sign Kid. He's the first deaf UK rapper. So, and he raps in sign language. And it's going to be something absolutely unique and amazing. So I think that's something that's going to... So we try and push barriers as well, trying to do different things. The other thing we're doing this year, first time, is a LGBTQ event, but for black artists. But again, across grime, soul, hip-hop, R&B, all the kind of black music genres. So again, trying to kind of push ourselves a little bit every year. We try and bring something new every year as well. So I think that's going to be quite an interesting event as well for us.
That's great. Well, you did mention that LVT is here in the studio. She's an upcoming rapper, singer, songwriter from Leicester who specialises in hip hop and R&B music. LVT, what's it been like for you being a part of the whole process?
I can't lie, I've enjoyed it because I have to give it to Vijay. He's given me so many opportunities that have helped me to grow in the music industry, and I feel like this is definitely one of them. I'm definitely going to enjoy it, and I'm looking forward as well. Eva Lazarus, I was checking out her music yesterday and she's amazing. Her voice is out of this world. Honestly, she is amazing, as well as Sign Kid. He's really good, and for me to actually see that from also an artist perspective, a different artist doing something I don't do, it's like you also learn from that, and just I'm excited to see him perform, especially. So yeah,
that's brilliant. I guess it's also an opportunity to network and meet other artists and creatives, and not just the front faces, not just the people stood on the stage, but people behind the scenes as well. Have you been working on anything in the meantime, just putting all of this together?
Yeah, I've started like my rehearsals and stuff like that to make sure that, you know, it's a big festival, and Too Funky, they always sell out, so I have to bring in my A game. So we have to start rehearsals early to just be laser focused, and I'm really excited for this one. I really am.
So talk to us about your music. Obviously we're going to see you perform on the day of the launch, but your music is quite a rich mix of sounds.
Yeah, it is. I don't like to just stay in one genre. I like to call myself versatile, should I say. I like to make songs that, like, I feel like you have different emotions, and I feel like that represents my music. You're going through different stages in life, and I have that music that you feel sad, you feel happy, you want to party, you know, just a bit of everything. I just don't like to just be one genre. And also I really enjoy singing, but I also enjoy rapping. So it's like trying to blend those two together and just create a sound of my own, so that other people resonate with and they can also relate to.
That's great.
So I enjoyed the process.
Well, we're going to hear one of your tracks very, very soon. But we spoke earlier, obviously, about the vast majority of artists and creatives we have here in Leicester. Who are some of the local people that you've been connecting with and actually finding just real inspiration from?
I would say Jada, I forgot. O'Neill.
Jada O'Neill, yeah.
Her voice, oh
so
my
sweet,
God.
Yeah.
Oh my, and the music that she makes, yeah, it speaks to your soul. It's like speaks to you, and as well as Mahalia, I love her and I look up to her so much. If you're hearing this, Mahalia, you know, holla, you already heard the girl, but I definitely look up to those two. Definitely, Jada.
She's
definitely
amazing.
Want to watch. She's amazing.
I think that's one thing I always enjoy, just the rich talent when it comes to female artists
as well as
Leicester.
Queen Mills. Yes, Queen Mills. She is doing it. I can't lie, she's doing it for herself, and she also inspires me to be like, you know what? If you focus on your grind, you get to the places that you want to get.
Absolutely.
So,
and she's also very unapologetic as well. She's just like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm about. Yes. Leicester to my core. I love it. I love it.
Her. Yeah.
Listen, I'm very excited about Festival Too Funky. It's coming to the city on the 26th to the 28th of May. As Vijay said, we are going to see so many amazing artists from NC Shabadi, Lisa Mendez, Sweet Female Attitude, and of course LVT, who you heard just there. We've got a single of yours, Me and You. Tell us a little bit about this song.
So Me and You came about when I was kind of like having relationship problems, and you just kind of question the person, like, is it going to be me and you, or is it kind of a thing where maybe I'm meant to be taking this lane by myself? So that's where it came from. So yeah, shout out to the guy that inspired the song.
I love that. Well, listen, do us the pleasure of please introducing your track.
This is Me and You featuring Songwriter, and you can find it on all digital platforms. LVT, listen up. This is for you, for all the couples.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to share afterwards. So, didn't say locations and stuff.
Yeah.
So, what's the where? So obviously it's at Too Funky Complex and just a different.
So it'll be across the 4 venues.
Okay.
Over the 3 days. So there'll be stuff in the day, night, and so on.
Okay, maybe I'll just get you to show my
Yeah.
stop it. I must look out the bang or interest in LVT. I'm his target, I don't forget the name. This game's my heart, like it's hockey. When I see all my eyes, so I put in the work like, hey, sup, Rocky? Since the grass is always green out when I'm on your side. Is it me and you? Are you down to ride? Please stop the lies, burning like a fire. Makes it real hard, really to confide. Take away your pride, makes us to divide. Baby, what you want, leave you behind. I ain't waiting for you like a lunch line. Love, what you see, make up your mind. I never come second to none. I'm the top, everything I'm pray for. You back to stay, Wahana, bam, bam, bam. You weren't respectful. I hold the cards close to my heart, cause it's too painful. Show me I'm yours, just fall in love on the top of the iPhone. And tell me what you really want. Ever what you really want, baby. Is it me and you? Is it me and you? Is it me and you? And tell me what you really want. Ever what you really want, baby. Is it me and you? Is it me and you? Is it me and you?
Cancel all your plans, cause it might be me and you. We spend them nights writing rhymes. Who would have knew? I see them subtle haters too. On me and you. I need a set to play the game and mess up all the rules. Too deep than ever before, but I know for sure there's more that's left. If I stole your heart and you stole mine, could that collateral debt? It's death. It's easy to gain, it's easy to lose. We shine cause it's me and you. Can you pick me up when I'm feeling down from the trenches? Used to wonder, I used to want, then I kicked my senses. Bring the honey, I'm trying to see through some different lenses. Trying to eat that tonight cause it tastes splendid. It's me and you, 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 it's me and you.
Baby, and tell me what you really want. Ever what
How do you apply to get on those like BBC playlists?
Say that again.
How do you apply to get on those like BBC playlists?
BBC playlist. Give me a second. I'll explain after.
Okay.
In fact, I'll explain it here.
Okay.
LVT with me and you here on BBC Radio Leicester. LVT will be performing at this year's Festival Too Funky, which will take place on the 26th straight through to the 28th of May. Vijay, where will the events be taking place?
So the whole festival runs at Too Funky Complex, which is New Park Street, Leicester, LE3 5NH, just off the Narborough Road. It's actually a complex with 4 venues within the building, so there'll be stuff going on day, night, from literally from lunchtime to 4 in the morning. So there'll be a lot of stuff going on over the 3 days.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. And of course, we can visit the Too Funky website. I'll give you all those deets. All right, but stay with me. More on the way. Here's Angel and No Games. Okay. Sorry. So you can, because you're local to Leicester, you can hit up Dean Jackson, which you guys did an event last week, wasn't it?
Yeah. The BBC introduced it.
Yeah,
Just come to
BBC
that.
introduced
Yeah, I
him.
did
So you can send an email to Dean Jackson, which I think is...
Yeah. You can find it online anyway. They've got a submissions page.
BBC, it's like beat / beats or something like that.
Yeah, the beat.
/beat.
Okay.
I can send them to you.